Sorry, I have to look at the thumbnail of this episode. It just started, and I'm like, is Benimaru that big? Holy moly. Like, is Shion sitting? Even if she was standing up, Benimaru just seemed like he's like, wow. Okay. All right. Let's get straight into this. This is episode 15, and it was called the Jura Forest Alliance, and I saw that the king was in the thumbnail, so I'm excited. When I was saying the thumbnail, I meant like I clicked play, and the first shot is like it looks like they're in the snakes, or the lizard men's fortress. We've got some of the orcs, the pigs here, the goblins, slime, Benimaru and crew. That's why I was like, Benimaru is okay. But I saw that the king was in the thumbnail, so that's really exciting. I like that king. I only saw him once. We've seen him once in 15 episodes, and he has stuck out in my mind since then. So I'm excited that he is back. This has been a really awesome anime so far. If you guys have been watching, you know that I'm really, really, really into this. I love the message. I love Rimuru. I love the whole crew. I love the working together, the community aspect, and giving, it's not just teaching, not just giving a man a fish, but teaching him how to fish so he could continue to gather food for himself and his people. I love that. I love that aspect. You got to teach not just to have like a meal, but how to continue to have meals, how to continue to have a growth, learning, and experience. And then those people can then pass down their learning and experience and knowledge to the next generation. And yeah, I love how this show is. It's a lot, it's deep. It's a very deep show. It's cute and sweet, but deep. So if you'd like to have early access, full-time reactions, all that good stuff, those links are down in my description box below. Don't forget to like. That helps with the algorithm. That helps with the channel. If you can't support on Patreon, you can leave a like. That is an easy thing to do. It really helps, and I really, truly appreciate it, guys. And then leaving comments and all that good stuff. And if you're new here, subscribe. Stay tuned. There's stuff coming out. I love this show. If you love it, we'll enjoy it together.
魔王ゲルド討伐の翌日、それぞれの種族の代表が集まった。戦後処理の話し合いである。
Oh, there she is.
議長リムルテンペスト、始めてください。
Yeah, that's so scary. All this like pressure. It's all fallen into his lap. Although he's in Shion's lap. Oh, is this a new intro? Ah. We get to see Shizue. That's nice. That's so cool. Is that the goblin? Wait. What? This is how it's gonna progress? Okay, so we'll see them again. Oh, the king. These assholes. What the hell is that? Ew. Oh, interesting. Okay, I mean, that's interesting. Oh, but she's a part of their team. This is so cool! Oh, what the hell? Oh, can we learn from anime? Can we just all be like this?
最初に明言するが、俺は多くに罪を問う考えはない。
Well, that's nice.
そもそもの原因は飢饉による飢餓だ。同じ立場だったならば、他の種族のものであっても同様の判断をしたかもしれない。
Gosh.
多くの罪は全て俺が引き受けた。文句があるなら俺に言え。
しかし、それは少々ずるいお答えですな。
まあ、簡単に
Shion's boobs.
お前たちも里を滅ぼされているけど文句はないのか？
ないと言えば嘘になりますが、次があれば同じ無様は晒しませんよ。
多くをどうなさるのですか？多くの罪を問わぬということ。
They're gonna join the crew.
夢物語のように聞こえるかもしれないが、 皆で協力できればと考えている。
協力
と言いますと。
ゴブリンからは住む場所を、俺たちの町からは加工品を提供する。そしてその見返りとしてオークからは労働力を提供してもらう。
Yeah, well, they're big. They're like construction workers.
我々がその同盟に参加させてもらえると。
This is awesome.
行くあてもないんだろ。居場所を
If only this was the real world. If it was this easy. Oh. No.
もちろんですもん。命がけで働かせてもらいます。
See, it's like it's not even their fault either. It's like they were being controlled in a way. So I'm glad that's not like the whole all orcs from here on out are evil, you know? It's just let's start fresh.
森の実りを提供いたしましょう。当面オークたちの上を癒すことはできると思います。
Oh. Yeah, this is not real life.
管理者私トレイニーが宣誓します。リムル様をジュラの大森林の新たなる名手として認め。
なんか俺名手にされちゃったけどトレイニーさんじゃないの？事態ってそんな空気じゃないな。
Sometimes
いいよ。
this is just put on you. Like you're just a good guy. People need people to look up to.
我らはオーガの里を、どうかこの首一つでご容赦願えないだろうか。
But maybe they've learned from slime. Maybe before they would have taken his head.
今後もリムル様の元にあり続けたいと伝えたら、俺たちに役職をくださった。
私はもののふリムル様のご栄誉ですよ。兼ねてます。
白老はしないんだ。
Spy
そう
instructor.
は隠密。
This is so cool. Oh, I love that.
で、俺は侍大将の座を賜った。
Man, I mean, they are a samurai, pretty much.
そんなとこについちまった以上、有能な人材を勝手に始末するわけにはいかんだろう。
This was needed to happen between them, though, because this was between them.
同盟に参加し、名手と仰ぐのなら敵ではない。
アダナスなど滅相。あの方は我ら。
This is just so beautiful.
せいぜいリムル様の役に立て。それを詫びとして受け取っておこう。
Man, it makes me get like misty-eyed. I really, truly wish that this was how the world was. Oh,
ベニマルって器が大きいな。俺も見習わないと。
they're learning from you.
つけないとな。お前はオークディザスターゲルドの意志を継いでもらうべく名をゲルドとする。オークたちをしっかり導くんだぞ。
Let's go.
その後10日かけて15万すべてのオークに名前
No
をつけた。
way. I thought it would just be like the wolves.
俺がする言うまでもない。
Sheesh.
ちなみにリザードマンの狩猟にもアビルの名を付けさせてもらった。その息子のガビルは反逆の罪に問われていた。
Yeah. But we're changing things now. We're changing things. It's not about killing everybody.
聞いてみたかった。なぜ我が輩を助けてくれたのかと。
But I like how he's willing to take the consequences of his actions.
ガビルを破門し追放する。二度とリザードマンを名乗ることは許さぬ。
His little sack. Here's your sack lunch too, kid. Go. Aw. I mean, I hope he finds his way. And he has his friends, his loyal subjects.
我が輩は破門になったのだぞ。
ガビル様が破門ならみんな破門ですよ。
しかり。
バカだな。わかった。まとめて面倒見てやろう。
No, so he's not
我が輩について
alone.
くるがいい。
That's good.
さすがだぜ。かっけ
オークロード
Every
討
time.
伐から3ヶ月。
I just love to see the progress. And what we saw in the intro, They're gonna just make a huge place. I just don't. Please don't make like a strip mall.
水道も通した
Oh.
トイレも水洗上下水
Oh, wow.
道路も作っている
I didn't even think about that.
役に立ったな
Oh,
リ
nice.
ザードマンや各地との物流もはかどるってもんだ頼んでおいた風呂ももうすぐできるし
And they're learning by example, but they're seeing the fruits of their labor. They're like, this guy has got a point. Look at how great things are starting to look.
リムル様
Oh,
緊急事態です
great.
え
What? Oh, what the? Pegasus? Pegasus
乗った
Knights?
騎士が数百機こちらに向かっております
The king? They have Pegasus freaking... What? How?
魔人を従え魔物に進化をもたらす者こたびの剣対応を誤れば国が
I see his fears on this for sure.
あのスライムの正体よう自らが見極めてやろうではないか
That's fair. That's just crazy that would be a sight to see. Just like my mouth would be on the ground, my jaw just boom.
スライムだがスライム呼ばわりはやめてもらおうこれでも一応はジュラの森大同盟の名手なんでね
No, so
ってわけでもないん
cute.
だが
リムル貴様を見極めに来たのだ
見極め
Ooh.
俺の剣で貴様の本性を見抜いてくれるわ
Uh,
その剣が本気で戦ってみるのが手っ取り早いであろう
see, this is how the difference between him
そ
and
の申し出を受けよう
just go straight to a fight,
オ
but
ラ
it's
フ
like,
呼ばわりしたこと後悔させてやる
let's fight then. I like his outfit. I want that outfit. But in green.
俺の一連の攻撃を防ぎ切ったら貴様の勝ちでいい
Oh.
それでは立ち会いは私
Oh, okay.
立ち会いにも決まったならばあとは剣を交えるのみ
I only think
そう
about
だな
penises.
My God, what a painful image.
Begin. Oh, I didn't know she was gonna say that, but there we go. So cool.
あの構えは
行くぞリムルおぼろ来てるぞ
Oh. Oh, oh, oh.
上だ
Is it the? Oh shit. Oh, 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 damn.
俺の剣を受け止めよったわ
Yay.
それにしてもよくぞ俺のおぼろ地点号来を見切ったものよ見事だったぞ
Aww.
お見事でしたなリムル様
Does he know him?
おお剣気殿
Oh, he does know
森
him.
で迷っていたあの時の小僧が
Oh, they have a connection.
わし以上の剣士へと成長したようで頂上ですじゃ
Ah. Why is this episode trying to like get me to cry? What? The?
世の中どうつながっているのか
Yes, you really never know. The world is so small. It's so big and so small. I want a place like this. I dream of it.
なるほど
Just like I don't care where I'm at in this world. I just want one spot in my house.
その時に後ろ盾となる国があれば便利だぞ、
願ってもないことだ
This is getting so big. Like it's kind of out of his own
それ
control.
は俺たち魔物の集団を国として認めると、そう言っているのと同じだぞ断る理由はないな
でお前たちの国の名は何というのだ
お国の名前だと
Oh, he's gotta make it up on the spot.
ジュラテンペスト連邦国だ
ジュラテンペスト連邦国ほほ
さすがリムル様です
ではジュラテンペスト連邦国この町の名前はリムルといたしましょう
Oh my god.
この日歴
Aww.
史にジュラテンペスト連邦国そして中央都市リムルの名が初めて刻まれ
His life is so much better here. It's wild. It's just wild. Oh, we're done. Oh. Ah, this show is so good. It makes me feel so good. And the songs are always so cute, and they make you just so happy. That little chipmunk with a horn. Are these the same kids that Shizue taught, or are they different children? Ah! And we're cooking it, right? Barbecue in the sky. Yum. Oh. We just need a little salt, some pepper. This is beautiful. I love it. I do. I love the, I guess, the idea of it, of the togetherness and all. Like, I do. I wish, and I know, I was saying, I wish the world was more, was like this. I do. I think it was. I mean, it really was. When things were smaller and people knew each other, we're all kind of squished in together with each other, stacked on top of each other, and we don't really know each other's names at all. It's like we don't know our neighbors anymore, and it's kind of like a faux pas to even talk to your neighbors. In some places, I know in other countries it's different. I know in other places in America it's different. Where I'm at, it's just not, people are a little more colder and more reserved and to themselves, and it's very every man for themselves. And I don't know how a society thrives like that. And it's not. I mean, we're seeing that it's not. The rise in homelessness, the rise in crime, the rise in hate, the rise in all of that is to show you, because our communities are not the way that they used to be, which is we knew each other. People were, like, let's say fathers died or mothers passed or whatever it was. You were in a community, so people took care of you, still instilled love within you, like you felt a part of something, you had a purpose. And that's, I think it lessened crime, it lessened pain and hate and all of that. But nowadays it's like each household has their own thing going on, and their own like belief systems, their own traumas, their own pain, and then all of it, and then their own just, there's no time for anybody else because of the way the world is set up. It's like everyone's busy trying to work, trying to survive, trying to make any type of money so that there is potential hopeful savings. There's no time to think about your neighbor or like anybody else's struggle because you're struggling. So we are struggling. It's just like the idea of this is beautiful. I think it could get back to that. It would take a lot of time and effort and work. And that's something that people can't necessarily do because what I just said, people are like trying to work to survive. And a lot of people are benefiting from the disparity anyways, but in wealth, like the uber rich, they truly don't care. They're doing good, and they don't, if they cared, this wouldn't be going on. We'd have people like Rimuru, who's like, I want to help. I want everyone to thrive. If you're good, I'm good. Let's work together. Like, we can all be happy together. And the reality is, it's true. The other part of it is, even though majority of these people, like the goblins, the lizard men, the orcs, the hygiene now, they're all really good, actually. But then there are people like the Majin and whoever that demon lord was that we saw in the beginning drinking the wine. They're the bad guys. And there's always going to be bad guys. There's always going to be people who are not, they just have their own selfish agenda. So a lot of people just, I think we're all, and I include myself in this, very naive. And we trust people, and we really should trust, and we should show love first. Lead with love. It's not easy. I'm talking and I'm thinking in my own head of like, it's hard for me to do that. I'm a very introverted person. I like being alone. I like being with my own people. It scares me to interact with other people that I don't know. But there are days where I do feel a little bit more free. The shackles of my pain and trauma are gone. And for a brief moment, I can be a light in the world. On these videos, it's much easier because I'm in the safety of my home. I can give you guys like these happy anecdotes and say I want the world to be this way, and then say that I'm trying to be that way, and I am. But then when you put the practice into action, it's harder. It's like, are you just talking the talk? Can you also walk the walk? And that's kind of like where I'm at in my own life. And there are days I can talk the talk and walk the walk, and there are days where I can talk the talk and then I'm not doing anything. So it is how it is. But I noticed, like, when I am in a better place and I can give that energy back to my immediate family, and then even the people outside, like a smile, a compliment, just something. I've noticed it helps. It just helps. People want to feel good, and we are connected. It is strange. Like I want to talk to more people, but I'm afraid of like the judgment. That's always the thing. I always want to like say something, but I'm afraid that someone's just going to walk past. Like I've had that happen with my like one of my neighbors here. I was just like, "Good morning." And then they just like completely ignored me, and I was like, okay. So I don't like rejection. It's scary, but that's life. You got to kind of face the rejection. People will reject you. That doesn't mean everybody will, and that you shouldn't like dim your light because of that fear. But yeah, I guess I want to say it's like, yeah, I'm talking the talk. I do walk the walk some days, and some days I don't at all. So, but wouldn't you guys want a life like this? It would just be so much easier and happier and less stress. And there's so much stress in this world, and it just would be so nice. And I think that's probably why this anime is really well loved, because it's talking about really important things, and I believe it's a possibility. It's just gonna take work, patience, effort, letting go of past grievances, forgiveness, moving forward. And but then also being weary of the people who don't want things to change, and who want and believe it's the survival of the fittest, and they want to walk on the heads of people to get to the top, and they don't care who they crush, who they hurt to get there. They believe 100% they deserve it. And so that's the evil aspect of this, of the real world and in the show. These people are using people. Like Shizue was used as a weapon. Like that guy wasn't doing any dirty work. He didn't want to get his hands dirty. So he's using vessels, basically humans, as a vessel, as like a weapon of war or something. So that's the thing. Like people in your own life are like that, and you may not even realize it. And people that you look up to or really like or whatever. I mean, people are not going to come up on the screen and tell you, hey, I'm this and I'm that, and like if you have like a serial killer, they don't tell you. That's why there's always in the movies and the shows, are like they always seemed like a normal whatever, and it's like, yeah, because the guy's not gonna have heads. He's not gonna be in this nice neighborhood with his, the hedges trimmed, but he's got freaking heads on a stake, like just around his house. Like, hey, good morning, Susie. Yeah, do you like my decorations? Like these people are keeping it to themselves. Like nobody knows what, and people are capable of a lot, and we see it. Like, open your eyes, So don't be charmed by just anybody either. That's another thing. But God, be smart, work together, try to love each other, work about like looking in the mirror, work on our own shit, get that figured out, then we can slowly but surely work and do things as a whole. But it is tough because it's a huge world, so many people. How do we do that? And I don't know. I think having conversations like this it's a step, and then in the comments talking about it and like what, because I would love for you guys to talk about this. Like, what do you think would help the world? How can we get anything like this, something just like a percent, like 1% of this world in our world? I mean, that would be huge. What could we do? Like, really, truly. I'd like to know your guys' thoughts. This is a beautiful dream, and it could be possible, but it just depends on all of us, really. But yeah, Gabiru, I'm happy he has his crew. Gabiru is stupid, but he's not a bad person. Doesn't have a bad heart. He made some dumb, selfish decisions, but not a bad guy. And that's also important to know. There are people who are just, they're good. They're good. They do stupid things, but they're good. And we'll see. He probably will come back, I think, anyways. But yeah, everybody, the king is awesome. He's really, really, really awesome. God, we need more people like that in this world. People like him, Rimuru, like all of them are just so cool. And then the act of the orc, you know, basically coming to the not the orc, hold on. The orcs coming to the ogres, asking for forgiveness of something. Like it's like, God, how do you even say I'm sorry for that? Like, I mean, that's really the only thing you can do when you finally see your sin and the bad. You definitely, you get on your knees and you say, I'm so sorry. You can take my life. I don't know what else to do to like help you. We can't take it back, but I see my wrongs now. I'm just devastated. And I think because they've been around slime, they're learning to forgive, and they love him. They love slime so much because they see they believe in him. They see that what he's doing is the right way. And there's, like I said, the fruits of their labor are coming to fruition, and it's hard to doubt that. At some point, you're just like, it's like Jesus. You're like, I'm just following this guy. This guy, he can turn water into wine. He can make 7 loaves of bread to like thousands. He can bring people back from the dead. He makes people happy. I'm gonna follow this guy. Yeah, he seems like he's doing the right thing. But yeah, I guess that's, I don't know. That's kind of, yeah, this episode made me feel good. I really liked it. I mean, every episode I watch of this show makes me feel good. Yeah, it's an awesome one. But I think I shall end it there. I will see you guys in the next episode, and yeah, comment down below what your thoughts are, how much you like this show, but like, in the world, what would you like to see change for the better? And how do you think, what would you do if you had the powers to change things? I'd like to know that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.